It's time to suspend your disbelief once again. Welcome back, offerings. This is your goddess Sarabelle, bringing you once again back into the world of Anachronox. I hope you all have been taking good care of yourselves. I am ready. Let's do this. Let's get things out of the way. Feel free to like, comment, and subscribe if you enjoy, and make sure to share with any friends who you think might enjoy as well. That is just the nice thing to do, right? Let's do this. That is the warship we will be swiping. I really wish that, so, IRL rant a little bit. I am waiting desperately for it to start snowing so that my fall allergies can go away.
Mind if I spread my pilot wings?
Be my guest.
So I'm a sniffly mess right now, so if you can hear that. But, this is good. They actually like those, like, what, 3 combat encounters? 4? Well, no, not even. Was it 2 or 3 required combat encounters in order to get on this ship? With such effort. Hell yeah. Zooming. I get this suspicious
Command Central to strike team. Do you
belief
copy?
that
Thumbs up, Command. We're locked in, sitting pretty. What's the plan?
still got the staff
Well,
in his hand.
Basically, you're to break through the outer defenses, dive as deep into the hive as possible, land the fighter wherever you can, take off on foot, and find a way to deactivate the missiles.
Could you be any more specific, Command?
More specific?
Yeah, I don't think this is gonna go to plan. I think plan went out the window very fucking quick. How many missiles did they say there were? Because that seems like a lot more than what for number
Also,
that they
the
said.
side door technique into the brood chamber might give you a considerable protective
Don't
benefit.
listen to him. The advantages of a side door pipe.
We're coming up on the hive. You ladies ready?
Oh yeah, Pal's not with us. Wow, we invaded quite painlessly. I was expecting another flying scene. Like this. Well, one that we'd be in control of. How this game's been going. Okay. I did not expect an on-the-rails shooter. So we have to scroll down to here to reload. Alright. A little bit of odd controls. I'm gonna reload whenever I'm not actively needing to fire. Ooh, this looks cool. Not things we can target. Okay, that difficulty curve turned into a freaking line. I am not an FPS or on-rails shooter player. It's taking me a second to adjust. Good. That was easy enough. And then we gotta go back. Yay! Oh. We've got several areas to go now. The health wasn't there anymore. That one is. Hugger. Not that one. That one. God damn. This is just freaking brutal. My fucking goodness. I figured I'd just take less damage if I went straight forward and just nailed it. Okay. It's like, why were we just in there? My goodness, is there any other ways besides this in this room? I think so. I think that's new path. This is brutal. Well, not really, because it gives us a lot of health and healing. Okay. Is there another path through here? I don't think so. I am not good at on-shooters, so freaking no. Alright. Alright. Okay, that is not the way to go. That is where we came from. And that is where we just went. That is the... Is that the new path, or is that where we came into this room from? Fucker. Now there's a lot of space to go in this room. I'm blaming Gramps here. Gramps. He's the one in control, right? I think, yeah, this is yellow, so I'm presuming this was protected by him. Oh, boss fight. God damn it. There we go. We're almost dead, but we made it through. I pay minigame summary. 69%. Party received heal grease plus. We'll take it. I don't know what the reward for getting max score in that would be, but I am not doing it again. And I'm presuming we could just go to the minigames menu and see it, what it is eventually, if I feel like trying to master it. But yes, fuck yes, we're at the ship. No more minigames. No more. Oh, yay. Wow, they even have time minders in here. I'm gonna definitely frickin' saving after that. My goodness. Man, I still have saves from the starport. Well, this goes to show how little distance we've actually traveled in this game. Whoa, hold on a second, maybe Grumps would lead the way and swat those bugs away with his staff. I have a better idea. Let's take the other door. I'm allergic to bee stings. Perhaps Dr. Bowman should lead the charge. I love how they're all blaming each other. Navigator HB Cronin. I thought you were one of the bugs, coming back to finish the cocoon. No. Don't try getting me out of here. I'm quite satisfied with my experience. They puke this weird serpent in my mouth for food, and there's a tube up my well. You know? They shot a barrage of missiles at our planet. We were sent to infiltrate the hive to find some way to stop them. They made wine out of Haskins. They ate Raphael for supper. I think I'm the leftovers. There's no way to stop the hive. At this point, I don't care anymore. At least the rent's cheap. Come on, people. Laugh with me here. This reminds me of, like, the Wraith ships from Stargate Atlantis. Ooh, looks like we have a big fight ahead of us. Big fight time. Looks like Grumps is attacking first. Oh yeah, I still haven't healed his butt. Haha, get wrecked. If there's a weapon for her, I have yet to find it. And it's not going to be strong enough to kill anyone. Bowman, please do the honors of executing this last one. And again, Grumps is the only one who's taken a hit. Poor Grumps. But yeah, this game world kind of feels like some mix between Stargate Atlantis and like Farscape. I'd say this is probably the closest you'll get to the Farscape video game outside of that one not great Farscape game. At least, I think there was only one. Alright, let's solve this. We need to be yellow. There we go. I knew what I was doing. This appears to be the control section of this door and security subsystem. Good. Looks like we could access the inner sanctum through this computer, but we need the component pieces to activate it. We should search these drones for anything that might give us access to the central computer, or whatever controls the whole place. Oh, and I think I can open up the door up there. Yay, door open! And that means more fight. Bowman, unfortunately, you're pretty useless when it comes to this game's combat so far. Until we find you an upgrade to your weapon, at least. Point-blank machine gun. Ah, oh creatures. Your offerings to the growth of the goddess. By that I mean you're EXP now, bitch. Oh, so we need to find, like, 6 keys. Alright. Strange pulsating gem. Touch it? Yes. No. Well, they're off currently, so I can only imagine turning them on is a good thing. Oh. Man, is that shocker. Ooh, Mistech. Well, there was a few pieces of Mistech, and I think I'm only going to be able to collect one of them. Science Officer I.K. Bruno. When I was a school child, one of our classroom activities, I'll never forget this, was raising caterpillars. We each got one in a little plastic container. After a week or two, the caterpillars were hanging upside down, spinning cocoons. The whole class was so excited. It's hard to concentrate on our schoolwork. I was careful not to move it around too much. I didn't want anything to happen to it. But one morning I got to my class and my cocoon had fallen to the bottom of the container. I was in shock. Before I knew it, I had switched my cocoon with that of the girl sitting next to me. No one saw me do it. She started crying when she saw what happened. Mine hatched a butterfly, hers didn't. It just sat at the bottom of the container. Can't stop thinking about it. You know, you can just reattach those to the, like, branches usually, but that's usually not a sign of good caterpillar health anyway. I'm just saying it is all. You know that poem about whether you're a man dreaming about being a butterfly or a butterfly dreaming you're a man? I figured somewhere there's a caterpillar dreaming he's crawling inside my mother. What? What? Oh, there. New weapon for her. I will equip that right away. Alright. Hell yeah. she's going to be the most useful here. Alright. So we need to... Alright. Nope. There. Simple enough puzzle, but weird. Yay! Little hive bug control thing. And I don't think there was anything I could do to save those. Or, well, maybe not. Maybe there was. If there was, I will just quietly repeat that action. Because if we can put a platform there and get more pieces of this tech, it might be worth save scumming a little bit. Oh, there's a piece of mistech. Low strike. Oh damn. Grumps is useless. Oh, never mind, he can just straight up attack across it. Ooh, that's a melee attack. So it looks like Bowman can swap between a melee attack and this is more standard attack. If this opens up a floor platform, okay, so no, it just makes things worse. Alright. I'll take this piece of Mistech. Poison Spin. I mean, that's a cool name for a Mistech. I'm guessing if we had waited, it would have been worse and we would have lost all of the Mistech. That looks important. Yeah. Yes, important for us to get ambushed. Alright. You attack the big dude. I don't know why, they just seem more threatening. And Boots does way more damage than is needed. Oh. Yeah, you switched to a melee attacker with that new weapon. Good damage on it, though. Get wrecked. Get freaking wrecked. Crumps just gets beat up so bad. Alright, I might... No. Boots is just too fast. Other characters literally just cannot keep up with his damage potential. Woo! Level up for Boots and Row. Blue Hive Shard. Oh, and we can just call enemies whenever we want. Damn, missed. Good thing these enemies are kind of a joke level of difficulty. Without any actual need for concern. But we're missing an awful lot. I suppose it was only right that it came around to bite us. I think the accuracy in this game is pretty low. Damn. We have so many healing items, I'm just going to just fully restore the party after. Sorry about that unnecessary fight. But we had to learn. One way or another. Though I think only Gramps really needs any healing. Okay, so we get a blue hive shard every time we initiate that combat. Let's do a heal grease plus 2 of those. Hits you back up to full. And this is probably gonna spawn another fight. Yes, yes it is. I also can't help but notice that so far only Boots has come up with a second ability. Damn, you can't attack first either. Yeah, ranged attacks are just so much better in this game. Just, it's not even a comparison. Some unnecessary battle damage. Yay! Haze them in the heart. Don't ever do that, that will... Oh, that wasn't the end of combat. Oh no, he lived. Now that's really some unnecessary damage. Sorry. Sorry, Bo. I was not paying attention. I didn't realize that they barely hung on from that fight. They get some good XP. Alright, another combat encounter, I'm presuming? Yep. Yep, just enough to have them go down. It must be on the very edge of their health. Big old plunging spear attack. I've played enough Dark Souls. I know how damaging that can be. And I've just noticed it looks like they're wearing the VR helmets. The little VR face masks. Purple hive shard. Nope. Piece of mistech. Candy. Bane. Alright, so that's what Bane looks like. Green one now. Okay, of course you gotta move in. Alright. Same with you. shoot. Shot the wrong one. Grumps would be even less useful. Oh, they're not that much worse. I swear, Boots is just so much faster than everyone else. Alright. Some required EXP grinding. Green Hive Shard. Oh, look, a Time Minder. I'll take that. Yes, I'm a safe scumming bitch, but that's just how I play. Alright, do I have a red or cyan yet? Alright, nope, I don't think I have either. Oh, damn. Fighting a small army here. But yeah, look at them. They look like they're wearing VR headsets. There we go. In some way, another miss. In some ways, I kind of wish it was sorted so that the first two, the ones you couldn't hit, were just not on there. Or just on the further right, but I know scrambling it constantly would not make things too helpful. Fucking again? What? This batch is really evasive. Okay, Huns? I mean, if everyone's missing, at least it's fair. No, it's not fair. Grumps, stab him. Grumpos. There. No! Again? 3 freaking boots misses in a row. It's rough. These enemies aren't doing shit all for damage, but it's still rough. Yeah, look at that. That's totally a VR headset. And it doesn't go down. Alright. There, switching targets, and you finally freaking hit 1,000 damage. Alright, I understand now. It just looked like overkill at that point. The animations for missing are just so comedic. You're just like, they jumped out of the way before you had a chance to hit? What? Hell yeah, cleared out. Yay, Grumpos leveled up. Red Hive Shard, and then I don't have that cyan one yet. I don't think. Either that or I've gotten completely freaking lost. Nope, that doesn't look like a new one. That does not look like a old encounter. God fucking damn it. Come on. You folks know how to hit. Wasting my goddamn time. I'd prefer everyone hits over this much missing. I mean, sure it would add up, but I've got no shortage of healing items. God fucking damn it. God damn. I know I'm just saying damn it again. Over and over again, but God, seriously. The accuracy in this game is abysmal. Everyone misses. All of the time. There we go. And you just, at first suspected to just be the ranged attackers, that makes sense, but now even the melee attackers miss so often. There we go. I like the little hop. Take the shot. Yay. Like the generic, like, dinosaur noises. It's great. Nope, did not mean to attack that one. Alright, you move closer. Boots, you execute. There is nowhere you could run. Good. Good night, sweet prince. You don't get to go quiet. Alright. I don't want to search this area at least somewhat thoroughly. Just feels like the place that there would be a bunch of items just slid into the corners and cracks. Especially with how much Mistech is just floating around. Oh. Oh heck. Hey, everyone. Round 2. What happened? Even with the bigger gun, you still miss just as likely. Nope, you open up here. Stab! Right in the brain. I suppose the connotation that brains are definitely in the head is not inherently true, especially for creatures that don't have to deal with actual, like, processing power in their eyes. Because in the real world, the reason why the brain is so close to the eyes is relatively obvious. You don't want any lag time on your processing. Because visual processing is what saves our asses a lot of the time. Yay, level ups. Some glow-dents too amongst the... Door open. What interesting creatures. Yep, item. Hive moss. So now we have moss for this place too. Oh, looks like that area I can't go either. Not until we open up the areas. Oh, that one here. Alright. Hello. Hello, dude who will never be rescued. Let's slap these crystals in here. Good, we managed to grab them all. Oh. That looks important. Also, I just noticed this chest here. Boots, your turn. I went a little overkill on that. There we go. Nuts Walker. What is a freaking Nuts Walker? What is a... Come on. Nuts Walker. Damages and tries to make target insane. Good. You know what? That just feels like an equipment for... Okay, so it's got more Mystic power, but less affinity. So they all have an affinity for their Mystic too. Equip Best, Bane's their most efficient. Poison Spin is their most efficient. Nuts Walker is most efficient on them. Creatures. This crazy freaking game. No, that one you just can't interact with. Wasn't this the one that had the all the stuff on it? That looks like the end of this area. But it's also the second thing that was shown. There's a hole with several slots in this computer. Insert blue shard? Oh, so do I need the shards all again? Can I analyze this? What a strange place. Can't analyze it. Can't yammer it. Weird. They're gonna want me to grab all the shards again, maybe? Because I feel like that's gonna be the end of this area, but completionism in me. Alright, so I've inserted a blue one, so I need cyan and red again. That does mean more combat. I just gotta make sure I hit this time. Good. Good, you gotta freaking stab them. Nothing like stabbing in the morning. That little hop. Oh. And then Boots is gonna attack next. For execution. Execution by minigun. This game really likes its numbers battles. I'd say the combat in it has a minimal difficulty level, unfortunately. I should have targeted one of the backlines. I forget the order that they're in. Get him. Okay, I understand why the plunging attack misses, but not the stab. Not her stab. Just don't feel right. Good. Boots, keep executing them. Now my question is, are they supposed to be more like... So they're more like bees, right? Because they can fly. I was about to say, are they more like ants or bees? Because they have a big old thorax. And then I just realized, no. They fly, Sarah. My brain is goop. It's the goopiest goop. Damn, she's got like no armor. Or whatever block. It's block, right? The one that dictates how much damage they received. Because it's beef, buff, block, and whatever else. Alright, on to the next one. I was paralyzed in the brood chamber when several of my guys attacked the hive queen. They hit her with everything they had. Guns, knives, lasers. Nothing hurt her. Unless you got some magic tricks in your coat, you better just crawl into one of these cocoons and get some sleep. Taking out the queen is the only way to disable the colony. Don't knock it till you try it. Feels like I'm wearing something soft and silky. Like I've got a secret. It's roomier than it looks. The acoustics are fantastic. Hey, cut me some slack. Your sense of humor takes a nosedive when you've got only a few hours to live. Figure your sense of humor would be scraping knuckles in about half an hour. Happy holidays, fellow foodstuffs. Happy holidays, fellow foodstuffs indeed. I'm gonna call it there for this episode. Feel free to like, comment, and subscribe. Between episodes, I'll just quickly grab the rest of the shards. I'm not gonna put you through that. And share with a friend you think might enjoy as well. See you when I see ya. Take care. Bye!